Hey guys, Anonymous Shade here, and I'm back for a Q&A. I always felt weird thinking that I would actually introduce myself like that and have to do an intro. I really didn't know how to do this, but hey, you know what? Let's just go with the flow. First, I would like to say that this video is sponsored by Shadow Raid Legends. This video is sponsored by NerdVPN. This video is sponsored by your mom! Well, there goes my only chance in ever to get a sponsorship. Okay, anyway. Let's get on with the questions. Alright, to start off this Q&A, we're going to be starting with, who's your favorite Hollow Knight character? Now, this is a tough one to answer, because I honestly love a lot of the characters for a lot of different reasons, such as Quirrell's voice, and then Hornet's attacks and our boss fight is really cool, and Grimm's design is very neat, but I don't know if I can really decide. Counting out any headcanons and unofficial stuff in the Hollow Knight community, I'm gonna have to say my favorite character is Hornet, mainly because she gets the most story and depth to her character in Hollow Knight. That was a really hard question to answer because I do like every character equally, and it's hard for me to take out headcanons and other characters such as Minty's little ghost personality that she's made in her videos, and, well, yeah. It's just tough to answer. Thank you. What is your favorite Minecraft block? Easily stripped wood, because wood is such an amazing block because there's so much functionality with it and so much building potential with it, and it's just really nice to use because there's so many different colors and so many different options. It's just great in general. What's up, gamer? I'd say nothing much. I'm just kind of here recording voice lines for a Q&A in my pajamas, you know? How did you first discover Hollow Knight? That's actually a really good question because I found it through one of those queues on Steam. I remember one day when I was looking at it and I was like, oh, this is a really nice art style. I think I'm gonna get it. And my dad bought it for me for Christmas. And I was like, oh cool, thanks Dad. And I started playing it and I immediately, I wouldn't say immediately, but I just fell in love with it in general. Why did you start making YouTube videos / streams? Well, put it simply, I had ideas for memes and I just kind of puked them out onto the internet. And little do I know, I became this big in this short amount of time. I wouldn't have started streaming if I didn't grow this big. So, all I have to really say is, thank you so much for letting me have this experience. I would have never come this far if it wasn't for you. What are your goals for your YouTube channel and how can we, as viewers, help you out? Well, I suppose you can just keep watching my content and watching my live streams because that's all you really can do. I don't really have any goals for my YouTube channel except just keep on going and trying to make people happy, I suppose. I just really want to make people smile. As long as you're smiling, I'll keep going. Where's my milk gone? I want my milk back. I drank it. What continent do you live in? North America. What's your favorite color? You may all assume blue because that's what my channel is based off of, but it's only one of my favorite colors. Honestly, I couldn't pick a favorite, but I really like purples, blues, and mixtures of very pastel colors that include white, because it's just really nice to look at and easy on the eyes. What is going on inside your brain 24/7? If Earth were to be taken over by another species, what would you prefer that species to be? That is really tough because any species can be, equally dangerous. It means that we as humans will cease to exist or become a lower life form. So, if I were to pick anything, I suppose owls. They're pretty cool, really intelligent, pretty bird. What other games do you like besides Hollow Knight? Well, seeing as how my Steam library is very full of games, I really like a lot of other games, but I'll just list a few. Some indie games I actually really like are Risk of Rain 2, Rain World, Slime Rancher, Slay the Spire, Stardew Valley, Subnautica, Terraria. There's also some big name company games that I really enjoy playing, such as For Honor, Skyrim, and Minecraft. Another part of this question is, what is my favorite game? And I cannot pick. I can't pick at all. Why Avatar Dude looked like the Knight from Hollow Knight? I don't know. It's not like my channel's associated with it or anything. What inspired you to make videos? Well, that's an easy and tough question to answer because I've always had these meme ideas as playing through Hollow Knight, and there was already these Hollow Knight YouTubers that were making memes such as Astroth and Keith Redacted, and one day they just kind of stopped posting, and I just went in there and decided to swoop up that spot for Hollow Knight memer on YouTube, so who's your favorite Persona character? Favorite video you've ever made? That's gotta be a tough one. There's been a lot that I've made, and I'm not really gonna count live streams, so if I really had to pick one, I really enjoyed making the Matt Pat Advertises Void because that was a great meme. The thumbnail was fun to make, and it pierces into your soul once you watch it. I wish Mossbag at least saw that video or something. How'd you come up with your little persona, or why Lifeblood? It's actually really tricky because my original, name was Little Kitty, if any of you have been here for a really long time, and that was my Google Plus name when I used to be on Google Plus. Go ahead, laugh now. And I wasn't really a preteen anymore, so I suppose it was time to change my name. After a lot of thinking, I decided I liked the shade from Hollow Knight, and Anonymous sounded really cool. And my original profile picture, which is on my old animation channel now, is, well, of a shade. She had a little scarf, and I was going to come up with a name for her, but eventually I wanted to rebrand my channel after I hit 1,000 subs, so I just completely changed everything up. I became a Lifeblood vessel as my profile picture, and I just really like it. Okay, so I have 5 questions here from a moderator from my server. Join the Discord in the description, from none other than Troop. She has put in a bunch of random questions, and I'm going to be speedrunning through each of them, answering them in one voice recording. Let's do this! Does pineapple belong on pizza? I mean, it depends on your preference, but you can do whatever you want to do. What comes first, milk or cereal? The bowl, silly! If you're going up the stairs and you skip a stair with each step, are you considered lazy or hardworking? I mean, you're going the extra step just to get the job done, so I'd say you're hardworking. Is it gay to suck your... Okay, hold up. This is not safe for work, and I know there's a small demographic of children under 12 here, so you're not allowed to get that question answered, buddy. Which type of sweet potatoes are better, purple or orange? Purple! So the next few questions I got was about bosses, and while I don't exactly have a favorite boss, I do have a dislike boss, so I'm just going to explain real quick bosses I like and don't like. So I really like Grim, Hornet, and the Mantis Lords, mainly because they're all quick pace battles. You get a sense of motivation and that happiness once you beat them because it was just a fair battle and it was really, really fun when you're really fast. I just really like those battles. I really don't like Grey Prince Zote because he kind of trips sometimes, and I know that's the point of the fight, but it's kind of stupid. And Marmu is a bit kind of irritating as well because you don't really know where he's gonna go. And finally, I just really hate Absolute Radiance. You go through these tough bosses, and you have to fight this piece of shit? You gotta be kidding me! No thank you. No. Am I your least favorite enemy in the game? Well, you can be tough, alright? I'm not gonna lie. But it's supposed to be tough. The game is supposed to be hard, it's not supposed to be a catwalk, but you're definitely not my least favorite enemy. But hey, as long as I can give you a slice of pizza and you'll leave me alone for a couple hours, I am just happy to do that. Face reveal? I will only do a face reveal when I feel comfortable or when Team Cherry notices me. If they post it on Twitter, ha ha ha, this is a funny meme, I really like this, then hell yeah am I doing a face reveal, but I am not doing one by any means soon. Out of 10, 1 being the worst and 10 being the best, how is your life going? That is tough to answer because my life has not taken off yet. I am still a student in high school that is trying to learn, and I could probably easily answer this when I'm in my 40s or 50s, but right now I have no clue. I can't really answer that, I'm sorry. Are you baby? No, I am not baby. Troop is baby. Do you have any pets? And why is your dad so great? Yes, I actually do. I have 3 cats. They're just adorable little babies and I just love them so much. And how is my dad so great? Well, I don't know. He's a comedian in another life. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Also, why don't you make animations anymore? Your art style is amazing and we would all love to see you make them again. Well, I don't really make animations anymore because it's very time consuming and you need to be a very patient person to have to animate. And I didn't even make animations, I made animatics and that tired me out. So I think I'll just stick to meme making for now. Also, no, I haven't heard of it, sorry. Your favorite food? Alright, listen. You can't just ask what's my favorite food. Do you mean my favorite snack? My favorite breakfast? My favorite lunch? My favorite dinner? I like everything from each meal, I suppose. Like, I really like French toast, but I also really like popcorn as a snack, so I can't really pick! Dogs or cats? I prefer cats over dogs, but dogs are really cool too. It's just they can be loud sometimes and I preferably like peace and quiet. Would you rather control when you fall asleep and wake up, or never have to sleep at all? Personally, I feel like controlling whether when I sleep and wake up would be much better, because never sleeping at all would get really, really boring, like in the middle of the night when none of your friends are on, but maybe the EU friends, but they could be at school. I feel like it'd be better if you had time to recharge, because even if you didn't sleep, it would still have a big effect on your mental capacity, and I don't think I could play games for that long. Yes or no? Maybe. What type of game do you enjoy the most? This is really tough because I like a bunch of different type of games, such as Stardew Valley and Terraria and Minecraft, then Risk of Rain, and then For Honor all of a sudden, then Skyrim. So I really jump around from place to place and I enjoy everything equally. It just depends what I'm in the mood for.
When's the next D&D session?
What? What are you doing in here? Colin, get out! Out! Out!
Ow.
This is gonna take some explaining. So last year, I decided that I liked Hollow Knight so much that I would make an entire Hollow Knight D&D game on my own. And it was my first time being a DM. It was a really, really dumb idea because I had no idea what I was doing. I was letting people get overpowered stuff too early, and it was just insane because I did not know how to balance the bug species. And it was just, some people chose things over the other, and the most common picked species was the Weaver because of their abilities, and I terribly, balanced that at all. Bleh. It's not that it wasn't a good idea, but rather just I need to remake it if I were. So, not for a long time. How did you feel after you hit 1K? Oh my gosh. Alright, so after I hit that 1K mark, I went insane. I was like, oh my gosh, why? How did so many people get here? And the main reason was because of the Cursed Children video and the Pizza Time video, but oh my gosh, there were so many people. And even now, I'm just looking at it and I'm just like, oh, who are you people? I didn't have words to explain how I felt because I never thought it'd become this big. I make memes for crying out loud. Why do you people like this? Do you agree that a janitor's job is to janit if a teacher's job is to teach? Yes. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is your favorite color of the alphabet? Pizza time. What is your favorite kind of cheese? Strange question to ask, but okay. I like the mac and cheese. Have you ever played, heard, or seen gameplay or the wiki SCP? Yes. Tyler loves SCP and he introduced me to it. I really like them. I really like the whole concept of a facility that keeps things that are not supposed to exist. I've not seen gameplay, but I have heard and seen the wiki of SCP, and I even have tried to make my own SCP. We don't talk about that SCP. We don't talk about that at all. Pepsi or Coke? I actually like myself a nice glass of water. Or lifeblood. I love lifeblood. Should I kill a child or an elder? Yep, This post right here, officer. Yep. Okay, cool, sweet. Alright, moving on. How old are you? I'm not comfortable with answering this, but everyone knows I'm just a high schooler, so... What are you using for drawing? I'm using Krita, actually. Do you think Kokochi Omura Danganronpa V3 is best boy? Sure? Who'd you give a hug? Broken Vessel, Hollow Knight, or Cloth? Personally, I would love to give a hug to the Hollow Knight because he's been through so much. He was forced to pretend to be hollow and have no hope or, all that kind of stuff. And he was sealed up and abandoned by his own father, for that matter, and it's just depressing, man. He deserves better than this. Hi, I was gonna say that you're so cool. Thank you. And are you gonna be doing any more Cursed Children videos this year? Oh, I would love to. But the thing is, it all depends on everyone's schedules. Because one person, the person that screams a lot.
I'm gonna make him thick.
Fuck, why?
Are you kidding me? You What is that?
What is that?
Touch him.
Yeah, them. They've been very, very busy with exams and school and tests and stuff. I've wanted to do another Cursed Children video for a while, but it just hasn't been possible. But hey, maybe magic will happen. Are you evil? No comment. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Colin, what did I tell you? Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Why? Did you contribute to Order 66? No comment. You like jazz? I expected to get more of this comment, or something like that. I'm surprised there's only 2. As your loyal worker and friend, I wanted to ask you, why do you torture me so much? It's not that I enjoy torturing you, it's just that I want to make a bunch of cursed crap, and you can just come out on top and make that stuff for me, and I really appreciate that. If I had money, I would totally pay you to do this stuff. I really appreciate your work though, Zoya. Really, I really, really do, and I'm so glad I'm your friend. Actually, how was your birthday since I'm asking on the 26th? Well, I'd say it was a pretty good birthday, I'd say. I mean, it was just my birthday. It was no big deal. But yeah, it was pretty good. Chinese food. Eee, why is Hornet horny? It's not my fault that people draw her with such big thighs. I mean, she's not meant to be big and thick like that. Why do you draw her like that? How did everyone in Scribble.io make a name with Shio except you? Well, you see, they're part of a Shio cult while I'm part of the Grim cult, so Grim sexual. Favorite Pokemon? Ooh, that's a tough one, because the thing is, I haven't played Sword and Shield yet, mainly because of all of the, when it first came out, all of the drama, and it just kind of scared me, like, it broke your Switch or something like that, or, I don't know. So I was just scared to get it, but if I had to choose a favorite Pokemon, my first and foremost Pokemon that I ever gotten was a Snivy. They're just so adorable. In the anime, they're so cute. Pokepark Wonders Beyond is just, the way Snivy is, it's just amazing, and I love the design, and I want to own one. Here's an epic gamer question. If you could have any ability or superpower, what would it be and why? Example, Knight's Focus, etc., etc. Alright, so I would go for something like the Knight's ability, for example, but if anything, if it's any superpower I want, I would probably want either telekinesis or teleportation, because if I could just teleport and just get to school immediately so I can like sleep in or something, that would be great. I mean, think of the possibilities. Like, you could teleport the dirt off of yourself so you don't have to be dirty and all of that freaking stuff. It's just, who wouldn't want teleportation? Favorite movie? There's been a movie franchise that I've always loved since I was a little girl, and easily I can say that my favorite movie is How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2. They are amazing. Have you ever watched one of the films? The soundtrack is amazing. The animation is amazing. The concepts are amazing. Honestly, if you don't like this movie for whatever reason, please tell me. I mean, I'm not even talking about the third movie, I'm talking about the first two movies. It's an awesome dynamic between a boy and his dragon, and it's so beautiful. Are you excited for Silksong? I am so excited for Silksong that I have avoided every spoiler, have not watched the demo, have not watched any gameplay videos on it. I haven't done anything except for watch the trailer that Team Cherry has posted. I am so ready to play Silksong Blind and experience Hollow Knight again. And for our final question, do you know Joe? Joe Mama. Oh, wow. That's a long video. That's gonna take a while to edit. Thank you so much for watching, if you are still watching. This video has been a ride. I'm definitely going to do this again, but not with this many questions. All I really ask is that you guys join the Discord, because that is honestly, at this point, the best way to get notified of my videos, because even the notification bell is screwing up. No joke. So, join the Discord. And with that, I'll be seeing you guys later.